So I'm going to be talking about the co-main event of Cub Swanson versus Hakeem Dawodu. Now, a lot of people were pretty upset about this decision. Uh, Cub Swanson didn't even think he won this. But honestly, I thought it was pretty close. Now, don't get me wrong. I thought Hakeem Dawodu won, but I can see the argument for Cub Swanson winning. The first round was really close, and I think Cub Swanson landed the heavier strikes. I think he hurt Hakeem briefly at one point as well. He was like, I don't know, a lot of his shots seemed to be more like powerful, more damaging shots than Hakeem's. But I do think that Hakeem should have won. But I wouldn't say it was a robbery. I'd say it was a close fight that could have gone either way. But honestly, I was shocked that they gave it to Cub Swanson though, because I was live watching it. I was thinking, I thought Cub Swanson edged the first round watching live. I haven't rewatched it though, so maybe my opinion will change after I rewatch. But honestly, I was thinking, if they give it to Cub Swanson, if they give that first round to Cub Swanson, it's not the worst scorecard in the world. Like everyone's saying, it's like the worst robbery ever, which I really disagree with that. Like, it was a close decision, but you can't say that was like a complete robbery. Like honestly, there's been so many worse robberies out there. Like at least Cub Swanson had the argument for winning a round. Like he did win the third round. Like either of them first two rounds were decently close, but I did think Hakeem won. But I thought that first round could have gone to Cub Swanson. But good on Cub Swanson for even making that fight close with Hakeem Dawodu. Like even knowing Hakeem probably should have won that fight, this was I don't know, this was still like really good for Cub Swanson to go in there against like a much younger guy. Like how old is Hakeem Dawodu actually? I was gonna say a much younger guy, but you never know. He might not be that much younger. Okay, 32 years old. So yeah, Swanson's a guy 8 years younger than you. Well, that's pretty impressive from Cub. Especially in like a lower division. Like the fact that Cub Swanson's still having like competitive fights at featherweight while he's 39 is like super impressive, because normally in them lower divisions it's a lot harder to do stuff like that. But yeah, I don't agree that this is the worst robbery ever, but I'd say if you're going to pick a winner, I think Hakeem would make sense. But I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself a lot, but also at the same time, Cub Swanson did do more damage, I reckon, and like it seemed like his shots were more damaging than Hakeem's, but Hakeem had better output. So I guess it really depends on how you define damage, because Hakeem got more damaging shots, like the more damaging shots, but Hakeem got more shots, so it's like, yeah, this fight pretty much comes down to output versus just overall power, pretty much. But I thought it was a fun fight though. Like I think people are forgetting how fun the fight was given the decision, but it was a really fun fight. Did it get fight of the night? Did anyone have the bonuses even been released? Okay, so they didn't give that fight of the night, which is surprising. I thought they would have gave that fight of the night, but no. So that's interesting. But yeah, impressed with Cub Swanson at this point in his career to still be having like super competitive fights with young guys. You got to respect that. But I don't know where Hakeem Dawodu goes from here. Seems like he has trouble against the veterans. He lost to Julian Erosa as well, who's a veteran. Lost to, Danny Henry's a bit of a veteran. Don't know where Danny Henry's been. He was meant to come back, but he's gone. But yeah, I'd say give Hakeem Dawodu, I don't know, maybe don't give him a veteran, because he doesn't seem to do good against veterans. You got to give him young guys, I guess. But good for Cub Swanson. I don't know what he's going to do next. I'd imagine he's staying at featherweight. I didn't like him at bantamweight. So maybe you could do like Cub Swanson versus Charles Jourdain, maybe. They've called each other out a few times. That'd be a good fight to make at this point. Jourdain versus Swanson, why not? Who says no? And yeah, thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.